Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. Been another week or so since I've given you guys a video, and in this one we're going to open up Pitch Black. I did have Pitch Black in about a week ago. I just could not post anything. We ended up going on a mission trip to West Virginia. A lot of fun out there. Um, a lot of poor areas, and I was able to connect with several kids. So it was nice. This time I wasn't working in just a singular room. I was able to reach out to the community a little bit more, even so outside of VBS, which stands for Vacation Bible School. But anyways, in this video, we're going to open up Pitch Black. I'm going to talk to you guys about the next couple of weeks and why I will likely not have any more videos again. It's just been kind of sporadic, but this time it's going to be, I'm going to have some face surgery on my nose so that, as you can see, I can't pick that nose, but no, for real, it's like I guess he called it like a deviated septum or something, but the main reason was because of where the end of my nose isn't attached. For a while now, I've known that, my nose is pretty messed up, so I went to a ear, nose, and throat place, and I went in there and just got their opinion, and he said that he recommended go ahead getting surgery now so that they can rebuild the end of my nose. And but to do that, because it's such like a bad case where it's not actually attached, they got to like break both sides of my nose and then like shave off cartilage here, use that to rebuild, and then use some kind of synthetic material to help hold it there. But because of that, I'm going to be like out of physical activity for quite a while. Basketball, he said 2 to 3 months, which, oh man. He said I need to lay horizontal for a while as well, and there'll be a lot of drainage. Ooh, Waylord. So I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping that it's not actually that bad, but he did recommend that I go ahead and get it taken care of now, because as I get older, it's going to get worse. Apparently, your nose and your ears, they continue to grow, and then I'm already having trouble like breathing out of that nostril. If I try to take a deep breath, it really just comes through this side. But and the healing process as I get older, it'd be harder to heal. So I'm gonna get it taken. I'm gonna get it done, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I don't come out to where, man, 2 in a row, 2 hits in a row, to where I'm looking all weird. He said that he emphasized several times he's not a cosmetic surgeon. I think that's what he said several times, and he kept saying it. I started getting worried. I was like, well, it's not going to look weird, is it? He was like, no, but I go for function, and we're going to make sure that it's functional. And so he said he'd send me to another place if I was looking to like reshape the nose. But really, I'd like for there to be as little change as possible, just so that my face is, relatively the same. But from what I'm gathering, it's going to kind of take the profile from, instead of being like this, it'll be like this. It might be longer, which is not the best thing to think about. It's already kind of big, but it should take out a little bit of the hump up top, because that's where they're taking some of the cartilage, and then they're going to rebuild the end of my nose. From what he says, I won't know until I wake up. And then whatever they did is whatever he did, I guess. And hopefully it'll be the last time. But anyways, we have Pitch Black here, Mega Evolution. These are the first packs for me to open up. 3 hits so far. I got a Rampardos, Mega Delphox. Definitely digging the Waylord. That takes me back to Sandstorm. I think it's Sandstorm. I don't know. He was like the first card with 200 HP. The EX was really nice. You can see he's pushing 400. I think I had predicted that Waylord would be the first one to get 400 HP. I don't know if we have one right now with 400 HP. I can't specifically recall that being done, but I'm sure it will happen. There's a nice art rare. Annihilate and a Primeape. Annihilape's a pretty cool Pokemon. I just got done mowing grass because I figure if I can't get my heart rate up for several weeks and I can't do physical activity where it would danger the end of my nose breaking for several months, try to get some stuff in now while I can. Mega Slowbro. There's our second Mega. I think I've seen the Darkrai on the Japanese side a few times. that's about it. There's Mega Zeraora. I guess our second full art, first Mega full art. Only 270 HP for a Mega. There's the Zarude. Zarude is the promo that you get in the Elite Trainer box. Not a terribly popular Pokemon, but the artwork isn't too bad. Gladion's Final Battle. So we got 3 full arts, all on one side, 1 illustration rare, 1 or 3 regular EXs. Mandibuzz. Got several of those Chi-Yus. Just watched Moana 2 again last night. Not Chi-Yu, but a Chi-Hu. Manectric. That was pretty cool. Centering was a little better there. Am I seeing some fuzziness? No, the condition's alright. Tropius. There's another Zarude. Alright. See if we can get that cool looking Darkrai in the second half of this box. Man, Celebrations, terrible name. They just stole it from the previous one. 30th anniversary. Oh man, whoever leaked that booklet. I imagine they're probably in trouble, but geez, the cards look really cool. I wish they'd come up with a little something different for the style. Instead of like the Pikachu with the 25 or now the 30, you know, on the left and right side of the cheeks. But getting a Crystal Lugia, Shining Celebi, that Mewtwo, the Mew, man, there's so many cards. The Pikachus, the Dark and Light Meow, so many cards, really cool. The set is going, I don't know what the pull rates are going to be like, but looking at that UPC where it's got 30 packs for the 30th anniversary, 29 of them are the regular, and then you have 1 classic pack. I'm wondering if these classic cards are just going to be really tough to get. I haven't looked at the other releases to see how the classic packs are distributed or if they're in there at all. Man, was that like the 3rd or 4th Chi-Yu? Thievul. Now that looks pretty cool. So we've already got 3 illustration rares. We've about got a box worth of hits so far. Nothing, you know, none of the special illustration rares or gold cards. But still, a decent amount. There's a Mega Chandelure. I think that's the 6th regular EX. Fomantis. 3 full arts and then 3 illustration rares. So already got 12 hits. I'm wondering if all of these sets that are prior to the 30th are just going to be overshadowed by that. I mean, Ascended Heroes was huge. It dwarfs Phantasmal. I mean, this is a nice looking. I like the logo. I really wish that Pokemon put a little bit more effort into the box design. I mean, come on. Pitch black and then it's still black. I mean, this is the theme for like every one of the Mega Evolution boxes. I don't know whose idea that was, but it looks kind of lame to me. Another Wailord. All the packs seem to have like these kind of color scheme thing going on, but I do like that. It reminds me of Dark Explorers, which was, I want to say, the 4th set in the black and white series. That's kind of cool. Dark Bell. Both active non-dark Pokemon are now confused. Well, it's an item trainer. I guess definitely run that in a dark deck, or at least try, right? Confuse them. So we're up to 4 full arts. Can we get any more hits? There we go. We got another illustration rare. Bastiodon. Bastiodon. Any other Pokemon hide in there? Be kind of cool if there was one like poking behind a tree or something. I love it when Pokemon makes you really look at the card. Check out the artwork, see what's going on. Oh, look, we got another hit. Mega Zera Aura. So 1 pack left. See if we can get anything else out of here. All right, that's it. So I don't know if this would be considered a, not so great box since you didn't get a gold or a special illustration rare, but still a decent amount of hits. 4 full arts, 4 illustration rares. Looks like 2 dark, 2 light. And then we got 3, 6, 8 of the regular EXs. So 16 hits overall. Not too bad. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I haven't posted a lot lately. It's going to be the trend for a little bit. And maybe none at all for the next couple weeks, maybe longer. We'll just have to see how my face is. Hope you guys are enjoying the other content that's out there. You're enjoying the Pokemon stuff that's coming out. We actually had our first stinker release of an item where you can't make money. It was the Battle Dex with the Lucario. The previous two had Gengar and Charizard, so of course you can make some money there. But the Lucario one, man, you can get those for less than what it costs in distribution right now. But everything else, still doing well. You can make money on it. But with the lull, everything kind of just like plateauing around the $2 to $250 price on the booster boxes for the last 3 sets. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some further decline in some of the prices. But with the 30th anniversary coming out, us coming out of the summer cycle, going into the school cycle, I really expect things to ramp back up again. But we'll just have to wait and see. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.